got in the building. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey, Francine. Hey, Tom. Listen. Hello. 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 Jay is in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Jackie. What's happening, people? Hey, Capri. Hello. Hello. Hey. What's happening, my people? What's happening? Derek, hi. There go Robin. There she goes. Lady Low. Oh my gosh. Look at y'all. What a hug y'all. Look at y'all. Hi. How are we doing? G.A. Brown is in the building. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hi. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness. How are you? Oh my word. Look at y'all in the building. Listen. This is what we do. For all those that are new, y'all see I got some rhymes. I got some bars for y'all tonight. I got some bars. I am well, Francine. How are you? Hey, Capri, virtual hug. Back to you, all of you. Let's drop our one word. Let's show them how we do it, y'all. I need to check on y'all. How's everybody doing? How we feeling? How's life? How's the career? How's the family? Let's do one word. How about one word? Let's see. We're doing a post check. We're going to do a post check. Drop your one word. You only get one now for my new folks. We get one word. This is how we do this. We get one word. Let's describe how we're feeling in this moment. Forget about today. Wash it off. Last week, the weekend. Wash it off. One word. Let's see. Look at Jackie. Uh-oh. G.A. Brown said Gucci. Francine said, well, I like it. Derek said, I'm fine, Kelly. Linson said, great. Linson's in the building. Jay is blessed. I love to see it. Grateful. Ooh, I like that. C. Callan said, grateful. Capri said, okay, Capri, we're going to check on that. We got to be better than okay. We're going to check on that. Thomas is focused. Listen, Thomas said, look, I am focused. This beginning of June, the beginning of the second half of the year, I am focused. I love it, y'all. I love it. These are positive, resilient, blessed, grateful, focused. I'm fine. I'm well. I love it, y'all. I love it. I missed y'all. Can you tell? I missed you all. What's been going on? Talk to me. How's the careers going? How's work going? What we got going on, what we need to talk about, what we need to fix, what we need to straighten out, what type of solutions do we need? How's work going? Is it going well? Are we looking for jobs? Are we transitioning? Are we having a hard time at work? Are we okay? Are we being promoted? Are we getting the money that we deserve? Are we getting all these things? Talk to me. How are we doing? I need to. Oh, I missed you too. How's the careers going? How's work going? How's the jobs going? Are we looking? Are we getting what we want? We're looking. Capri said we're looking. Francine said it's going good. Okay. I like it. Linson, I've been working at Maximus since February. Good. That's good. You like it, Linson? That's good. How else is it going, you all? Jay's still on the hunt. Okay, Jay. Okay, you hanging in there. It's crazy out there. I know. Still in there though. I love to hear it. Listen, I know. Derek is transitioning currently, still working on my start. All right. I like it. Listen, we're all moving though, right? We got some movement going. So far, so good. Okay. Like to hear it. Oh my goodness. G.A. Brown said, oh, you're applying. Okay. So you're out there, you're looking, you're applying to roles. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. That's good. That's good. What can I help you with? What can I help you with? Anybody? What can I help you with? We're gonna talk a little bit tonight. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We ain't talked in a while. What's up, IG? What's happening? Listen, IG, let me tell you something. I got a little bit of charge. I got a little bit of charge. So second link in my bio. If it goes down, come on over to YouTube. We got you. We got you. Oh no, y'all go join Robin. She's in Facebook. Go to the Facebook group. What is it called, Robin? What is it? It's Kelly's Career Club. It's the link in my bio. Oh, thank you, hon. Thank you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Robin, I got you, girl. I got you. So Robin left. Oh, you came over to YouTube. I see the little icon there. So y'all come over to YouTube just in case. Anything I can help you with? Because I know G.A. Brown said that they were applying. How is it out there? Somebody else, Jay, how is it? What are you finding? What are you seeing? Any challenges? Right? Just looking, right? If you searching, you looking. Is that the challenge? Is that what's happening? Everybody else doing good though? Alyssa said, though I'm at Maximus, I still look ahead. That's the way to do it. You continue to look. There's opportunities out there, you are. I know it may not seem as though there are, especially if you've been on the hunt for a while. And I know there's quite a few people that have been on the hunt. Some of the messages I've received, I know that there are some folks out there still looking. And that what that should tell you, though, I think, is that somewhere something's not connecting with the decision makers. Y'all know we talk about that a lot, right? So that's the thing we should be thinking about, right? Jay said it's tough. It is tough. I know that. It is tough. We want to think about what's not connecting. Why aren't we getting calls? Or we want to look at, right, are we getting calls, right? Remember, you know how we talk about it's like a doctor going through a diagnosis. You know, where does it hurt? What's the level of pain? How long has it been hurting? So are we getting the calls? Are we getting the calls but not continue to move forward? Are we not getting the interviews? Are we not getting the offer? Because I remember, Jay, we were waiting on an offer, right? We were waiting on an offer at one point. So we know you can get the roles and the calls, right? Derek said, could you help me with finding competitor information? They don't list info or data about their company metrics. Yes, sir. Go to Wikipedia. You can go to, if you have premium on LinkedIn, because I don't want to mess nothing up. Y'all know it's been a minute. I would go and show you, Derek. But if you have LinkedIn premium, and you can get it, I think, for free for 30 days. When you click on the company on LinkedIn, it'll give you their stats. It'll give you like, let me see if I can do it. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. I was going to say, y'all don't lose me. I'm trying not to lose y'all, huh? Hold on, let me see if I can show you. I don't know if I have LinkedIn Premium on this account though, but I'll show you. Let's see. Let's pick a company. I'm trying to see if I have LinkedIn Premium. Hold on this particular account. And so I can break it down. Let's view the page. I do. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can share. Let me see if I can share it. Let's see. Here we go, y'all. Present. Share screen. LinkedIn. Share. Can I be on there too? Let me see if I change. Okay, I don't know. I can't see you, Derek, but hopefully you can see me. So here's where you go. If you want to get company insights, this is if you have a LinkedIn Premium account. This is Coca-Cola. You can go, right? It tells you about the company, show all details. It gives you a breakdown, how many people, how many of them are on LinkedIn. It gives you the locations. You can do insights right here, Derek. See where it says insights? Boom. right? The employee growth and count. You can look at here's what I shared, when I had my program, and I'll talk about some of the things I got rid of. But here's something that would be of interest if you're in the market, right? The areas that are growing. You want to go into a company, especially like if you're in the job market and you're looking at a company, or a company called you, you want to make sure that particular department is growing, right? Or you want to ask them in the interview, what's the future of this role? What does the path look like for this role? What are the 3 priorities for the next 3 to 5 years for this particular department, right? So you're looking at, if you look right here, Derek, it says 20% of the total headcount is in operations, but you can see here the green is other, 51% of the total headcount. So this tells me that whatever this other is popping, right? And you can see here, it'll break it down: operations, sales, marketing, engineer, and it even goes further. This is the great thing about having LinkedIn Premium too. It gives you all of these insights. The other cool thing, and then I'll come back to y'all, you can see when the last person was hired. And I also look at who they are hiring, because it looks like in May, they hired a VP. In May again, they hired a CPO, a chief people officer. May again, they hired a VP. So they're very, well, it's Coca-Cola, so ain't no telling where they are, right? It's all around the world. But anyway, hopefully that helps. Derek, here's another one too. And then go to Wikipedia. Let me come back to you. Let me know. Hopefully that helps. How did I do? Oh, I can see me and the thing. Look at there. Did that help you? How do I stop? Let me know. How was that? G.A. Brown said, revamping my LinkedIn profile. Okay, cool. That's good. You want to make sure that profile has all of your accomplishments, right? Don't talk about G.A. Brown. Talk about what G.A. Brown can do for the company that G.A. Brown wants to go to, right? You did this. I did this in this amount of time for this particular department, and I increased it by this amount, right? A percentage, or put some numbers in there, some data, something to that effect. Capri, Colorado, low balling sister, although I have my bachelor's degree in over 20 years. Oh no, they low balling. Now I know Colorado has to put the, what's that, y'all? The compensation on the job descriptions. Are you looking at those before you're applying? That way you already know automatically what the range is. And if it ain't hitting, you're like, I ain't going there. I don't even want to play no games with y'all, because I've been doing this. I've been in this game for 20 years, right? So I know they have to put their salary on there, so you'll have an idea, and you can go in when you talk to the recruiters, when they call you, before you even get to the offer. This is what I'm going to need to make me whole. This is what I'm going to need. So I do know they give you that in Colorado. Linson, I've been getting a lot of offers to apply for leave. Oh, I love it, Linson. That's amazing. Congrats on that. That's amazing. Now, don't forget about us, Linson. When you get to the, you get to the big, don't forget about us. Go back and get us now. Vivian, hi. Oh my gosh. Hello. Thank you. Jay said, even if I get in for interviews, they still go with another candidate. Okay, that's information, Jay. Why is that? We got to figure that out. We have to figure out why that is. There's something that they're not believing, right? Or they're believing the other candidate, right? There's something there that's not pushing you over the edge. Right. And it's more than likely the story, the narrative that you're sharing with them about your achievements, about your skills, about your experience. That has to be super tight, super polished, super buttoned up. So it's clear and it's concise, and they get it. It resonates with them. It speaks to them. It speaks to that job. It speaks to what you can contribute. It speaks to the value. That has to be on point, just like this. If that's not it, that's what you work on. You don't focus on, oh, they not giving me a job, or they giving it to somebody else. What can I do right now, knowing that I've applied for several roles, I'm getting the calls, I'm getting the interviews, but I'm not getting the offer? You're there. You're right there. You are right there. I would focus down, hunker down, get straight up focused, and master selling my story, selling my values, sharing that narrative of why I am the best fit. And most importantly, why you're the best fit for that company. Because you're going to get another call. And this time, and you have to tell yourself this time, that offer's mine. I ain't worried about nobody else. There is no other competition. I'm the master of this skill. I know this game in and out. I know this industry, and you need me because this is the services that I can provide to help you meet your goals and meet your objectives for this company. I know that you all want to increase your footprint in so-and-so. Here's how I can help, and I'm the person for the role. You got this, man. You got this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Your girl is back. Your girl is back. I even went with ChatGPT to help with my resume. That's cool. That's cool. You got to be careful now because everybody's on ChatGPT. We're going to get into that this month sometime. We'll get into that. But here's what's happening now. And I'll bring this up because I'm going to share with y'all. Now the applicant tracking systems, right? They'll be able to scan it to see if you got it from ChatGPT. Now I'm going to show you a workaround, a little sneaky. But if you notice, ChatGPT, it can't provide depth. It'll give you surface level. It'll say, put your summary, put your title. Because if you notice, I bet it said something like date, company, title, right? Or if you plug yours in, I think it'll rearrange it for you. But you want to be careful and make sure that when you send it to a company, it's not going to be scanned as you just copied it from ChatGPT, because they'll earmark you for that, right? And we'll get into that. Now, it's not a bad idea, though. I get it. I'm using ChatGPT too, and I'm going to show you, share with everybody how we can use that to our advantage in the workforce. So I get it. Thomas says, I'm still at Homeland Security, but the job is a growth process. Okay, hang in there. Everything is a growth process, right, y'all? Like we all growing. We still ain't got it right. Linson said at JPass, agreed. Okay, Clifford. Hi. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Yeah, that's another one. Derek, what Clifford said, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's another one. Hey, Yolanda. Hey. I knew that was you. I remember you told me that was your work name, though, huh? I should have said Yolanda. While at Maximus, Linsenstead did an interview in AHCA's medical division, which decided to end the candidate. Oh, so they stopped the process for everybody, Linson? They decided not to move forward with the role. Sometimes they freeze a role, especially, during certain times of the year. They don't have the budget. They will decide not to fill a role. What's up, IG? What's going on? Y'all can come over to the tube if y'all want to see the screen. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer. Derek said, thanks, Kelly. I even tried D&B, but but I haven't tried the premium link. I know you will, sir. Try Wikipedia too. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of information in there. And if I think of any others, I'll let you know. But yeah, do the LinkedIn Premium. It'll give you a lot of info. And remember also, and I did a video on this, but I forgot what it's called, y'all. What was I going to say? Events and presentations. So put the company name first in Google, and then after that, put events and presentations, and you're going to see a link that says investor relations or whatever. And if they've already done their earnings call or whatever, they have to publicly share their any presentations they've done about the company, their projections, the future, and all of that. So you get a ton of information. So put the company name first, and then just the words events and presentations and then click on that link. It'll say something about investor relations, and you can get a plethora of information. They do. Yeah, I figured that, Capri. They do stick to the low. They will. But you use that to your advantage, though. Use the fact that they have to post it, and just tell yourself when you go in there with a game plan, if it's 85 to 120, you know you need the higher end. Like, I cannot accept anything lower than 110. You do that off the bat. When that recruiter call you and say, I know it's early in the game, but I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting anyone's time and I'm not wasting mine as well. Here's, compensation. What's the budget for the role, right? You don't have to say what you're looking for. You can just want to be clear. What's the budget on the role? Well, it's based upon your experience and your education. Well, I have my bachelor's degree. I've been doing this for 20 years. I worked for several CEOs. What would that look like for me? Get that thing out the way, because they're going to ask you questions. You ask them questions. Doggone it. That's right. Francine, should you ask for feedback if you interview and you don't get? Absolutely. That's gold. Feedback is a gift. That's golden. It's golden. Feedback is golden. Send them a note and share with them. I think I did a video on this too, but I don't know what it's called. That's not helpful, right? Ask them, especially if you did a panel interview. If you interview for, let's say, three people, and you can tell that, let's say you interview with Linson, Kelly, and Derek, and you had a good rapport with Derek, but Kelly and Linson was really stone-faced. You really couldn't get a read. I would send Derek a message on LinkedIn and thank him for that interview and say, you know what, I really appreciate you all considering me for the position. Although I wasn't a fit, I would love some feedback to see what I can do better in the future. And if you think my skill sets would align to another opportunity or someone else in your network, I would love the introduction. Boom. Right? That way you're connecting with someone. If you had a rapport with Derek in the interview, he might say, you know what? I do know that Lady Lowe is hiring over there. Let me introduce you to her because you may be a good fit for that. Don't drop the ball, y'all. Don't just let it go because you didn't get it. Reach back out. Because a candidate that they extend the offer to may not accept. Right? That's a great call, though. Great call, Francine. That's it. Jay says, Starl, what's that? What's that, Jay? Vivian said, I accepted the position with the Department of the State, IRS, offered me a 12-month position thanks to you. Oh, Yolanda, I'm so happy for you. Girl, that was a long time coming, right? We was in that thing. That was a long time coming. I'm so happy for you, though. You did it. You deserve it. I'm so happy. You put the work in, girl. You did it. You got it. Yolanda wasn't playing, y'all. She was not playing, and she stood firm. She stuck to it. She stood firm. And it's not easy. And it gets frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It gets frustrating. I know Jay's frustrated. I know others that's looking. I know it's frustrating, but do not give up. It's a reason you own right now. You could be in the bed, moping and frustrated and upset, but you said, you know what? I'm gonna hop on. I'm just gonna see what's what, right? Don't give up. Keep going. Keep pushing. You got this. Francine, what are your thoughts on resumes now, helping with resume writing? I used it and it worked for me. What are your thoughts on resume now, helping with resume writing? Yeah, there's some great, I think it was Jay that said ChatGPT. I'm not saying it's bad. There's a lot of tools out there now. A lot of them are free also. As a matter of fact, Windows does resumes. And the cool thing about it, I'm trying to think of what it's called. I think you can just type in the templates. When you click on a Word doc and then it'll give you templates, just put resume. It'll give you different versions of resumes, right? And then on the side, it'll have a resume assistant, right? I think it's great if you need something to use and you want to get something created and built. I don't think it's a bad option at all. Um, it's not a bad option at all. Not a bad option at all. Um, Derek says, I went through that a few weeks ago. The headhunters were doctoring resumes during the interview. It causes a disconnect the interview. Yeah, yeah. It does, y'all. Just be careful. Like I said, Francine, it's not a bad idea, but y'all, I mean, companies, they hip to, especially this AI phenomenon that's happening, right? So you don't want to, just be careful. Just be careful. I don't want you to spend a lot of time thinking, because ultimately, if you can get your resume done by a professional, that would be the ideal. Somebody that know what they're doing now, because people can say that they do, but you want to see results. You can ask for that. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because they should be able to extrapolate what you want to convey. So it would help, like Derek was saying, and like Jay was saying, like, why am I not moving forward? But obviously, let me take that back. Jay is getting the interviews. So it conveys everything that he brings to the table, right? And so that's what you want your resume. I had someone, we talked today, and we're doing her resume, and she was telling me that she's now gotten her MBA, right? And she's been in the game for a minute. And I'm like, yeah, now we need to move away from a task-oriented resume to a more accomplished-based resume. Just load that sucker up on your accomplishments and your leadership traits, right? You don't want to look as if you're not ready for the level, right? Because she's going to a senior leadership role. And on top of that MBA, we're going to get her some more, get some more money with that. And that's just common practice. That's not something we do, but with that, you get more money. So yeah. Angela, hi, good evening. Facebook user. Who is that? What's happening? Felicia said, I'm joining in. Welcome. Oh, they froze it. Yeah, that's I figured that. They froze it. Okay. But stay on top of it. Keep checking. I was just telling my daughter this because she was looking at something, and I said, keep checking, because they'll put it back out there just to see sometimes. Does Glassdoor have some of that info? They might have some company info, Jay. That's a good point. I know they're known for salaries and interviews, job titles and feedback. They may have some company info, though. You're right. You're right. Hey, Jay Rich, good evening. Oh, good to see you too. How are you? Yeah, Yolanda doing her thing. Big money. Sandra in the building. You still traveling? That's amazing. Derek said every time I try to get info from Glassdoor, they turn around and right. They do that. Or you have to write a review, right? Before you can even get in. Yeah, that is true. But I do think they provide company info. I'm just not sure from what I said, if there's any additional. Linton said, I was out of work for 2 years prior to February and got on. I didn't give up. Oh, y'all stop it. Y'all know I'm in the season of crying about everything. Stop it. So happy. You got to keep going. I ain't forgot about y'all, AJ. I don't see any questions. So just keep going through the frustration, through being overwhelmed. I know you want to just take the towel and say, you know what? I know it. I've been there, like recently. But I'm like, you know what? I gotta do this. Y'all know something I learned when I took this little thing? I learned a lot. I will tell you that. And you're gonna hear me talk about it throughout our conversations, but I learned so much about not giving up. I feel you, Jay. I know we're laughing, and I know sometimes it can be overwhelming and overbearing, especially if you have a family and you got bills and there's everybody on the internet telling you, well, you need to do this. No, I need some money because the rent and the mortgage is due, and the gas bill and the light is due, and the insurance and the car note is due. And I can't take what you telling me I need to do to Target. They need cash. So I get it. I understand. I totally understand, but I promise you, keep going. Do not give up. And the only reason why, this is what I learned for me, that we get so frustrated and so overwhelmed and just want to throw in the towel is because we know we got something. Otherwise, it would just be going through life like, oh, okay, I didn't get it. Oh, okay. But if we mad about it, and it's okay, that's because we know we got something of value. That's why I can say don't give up. I'm not just feeding you lip service and trying to be motivational. It's because I know that you got something in you that's of value. I know you do. That's why you have to keep going. And when you do get that job, my gosh, are we going to celebrate, y'all? Woo, wait, Jay, hold on. We coming over there to LinkedIn. I know you over there. I know you are. I know you are. Clifford said, face a similar situation in hiring freeze, where program was supposed to hire 20 to 25 people. Later found out from another candidate I met that got the job. They only hired 10. They'll do that, you all. They'll do that. That's another reason to keep. And somebody said, I don't know who that was, that said, I'm always looking. I got the job, but I'm always looking. You have to be. I keep trying to tell my daughter this because she'll get so comfortable and just like, oh, I love my button. I'm about to tell y'all that story. I love them and okay, love them. Okay. You can always keep peeking out there, y'all. You can keep your LinkedIn on open. They don't know. You can keep it and see who's coming to you and check it out. And if there's recruiters in your company, they can't see that if you're afraid of that, they can't see that you're open to work. Only recruiters like us that's outside of your company. Keep that thing on. You never know who's going to come to you. You never know. And make sure that LinkedIn profile is updated and is optimized, which just means is dialed in to what you're a master at, what you're good at, what you can share that you accomplished, where you can share highlights, where you can share data, where you can share numbers, and you know you good at that thing. Optimize, tweak it, turn it, fix it. So it's highlighting all of that. Keep it on. And just like SEO, which is search engine optimization on Google, like companies will put certain keywords on their website so that when we on Google and we're searching for babysitter in Tampa, Florida, they would put on their website, we're the best babysitting company in Tampa, Florida, because they know that people are searching for that. Same thing on LinkedIn. Put those keywords in there. Go back if you're inside of the Facebook group. I did a whole thing on this. I did reviews. I used to do reviews on LinkedIn. Remember, y'all? And I would share with people. Put those keywords. Like don't like write a whole sentence of keywords, but pepper it throughout your thing. Because recruiters, what we do is we just go search the thing. I need a director of operations in finance. Make sure you got director of operations on your headline. You got it in your about summary. You got it in your title down here. You got it in skills. I did operations. I did leadership as another skill. I did director as another skill, because then it's gonna pop right up. It's gonna pop right up. There you go. Sandra said, I am, and I love it. I'm so happy. You're getting those miles too, girl. Getting those miles. That's right, Yolanda. Tell them, please keep going. I'm telling you, Yolanda got a testimony, y'all. I'm telling y'all. We was in there, right, Yolanda? We were. Woo. But she came in with a plan and a goal. She was very clear with me. This is what I want, and she did not waver. She stood firm, and it was a process. But look at her. She's saying, keep going, keep praying, keep going. Jackie says, still taking temp gigs while interviewing for the right role. Runs low, but the mortgage doesn't care how it gets paid. My savings needed a repeat. That's it. That's it. The mortgage, like, I mean, people can tell you all day, do this and make sure you go and do that. I need some money. How do I get the job that's going to pay me so I can pay my bill? I get it, Jackie. Another example, though. Jackie said, I'm still taking, she's not giving up. That's the name of the game. Consistency, y'all. And listen, from experience, I am not the person that should be talking about this at all. But not giving up. Because there were so many times I wanted to give up. And there was times I did give up. And I hated that I did. But I've learned the hard way to just, and I tell my daughter, if she was to hop on this live right now, and I said, Tia, what's the 2 words I always tell you? Keep going. Keep going. That's all I tell her. But sometimes, have y'all noticed too, right? We don't take our own advice, right? We good at telling everybody else, but we don't take our own advice. Proud of you, Jackie. Keep going, my girl. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thomas said, yeah, it took a year for me to get it. That's right. Thomas is another one. That's right. That's right. That's right. That is right. Kate Pre said, I'm glad you said that. I'm doing mock juror and events for the weekend to pay my bill. There you go. There you go. You know what I used to do, Kate Pre? I used to do focus groups. And some of them paid really good. I used to do focus groups when Tia was, we had first got here. I was living with my aunt. I had no money, like no money. I took any and everything. I did. I used to do focus groups, taste tests. What else did I used to do? I took a lot of just like side gigs. I did what I had to do. One thing I knew, one, I had a child to feed. That's one. And 2, although I was thankful and grateful that my aunt let me stay there, she had her whole family, 2 kids, a husband, and then me and my daughter, right? I knew I had to keep going so I can get my own place. And I remember when she said that her and her husband at the time, they said, we'll help you get your first place, when, you save this amount and we'll put this with you. And it was like 6 months before I told them I would be ready. And I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and move out. And because I was just, I don't like depending on anyone. And I don't like feeling like I'm a burden, even though she would never say that. But I moved out way ahead. And it was like, well, where are you going? We was going to help you. Da-da-da. I'm like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And we moved out. We moved out. That's why I can say keep going. I'm not just feeding you just because I kept going. I could have easily. I mean, it was heck. It was heck when you, it was heck. I ain't gonna go there. Y'all know I can tell, I can go down the whole rabbit hole. Elizabeth is in the building. What's up, girl? See if Home Safe Georgia still exists. They assist with mortgage when underemployed. Look at there. See, this is why. See. Y'all got that information right, what Elizabeth just said. See if I've never even heard of them. Home Safe Georgia still exists. They assist with mortgage when underemployed. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jackie said, I completely get it. I took several temporary jobs until I found. That's right. We all in the same boat. We are all in the same boat. We all are in the same boat. Ain't nobody, I'm telling you, we all in the same boat. You understand me? We all in the same boat. Jay Rich said, facts. It's okay to be frustrated, but stay resilient and persistent. That's it. Even though clenched teeth and sometimes tears. That's right. Cry if you have to. I can tell you. Y'all know I'll cry. Y'all know I will cry. But I have mental pictures of when I wanted to quit my job so bad. I was so frustrated. And then when I did, I'm like, oh my gosh, now what do I do? Because I didn't have a plan. So it can be overbearing and it can be a weight on you. right? It can feel like a weight and you're carrying around like an elephant on your back. I know that weight. I know that weight. But I tell you what I did. When I had that weight on me and bills were piling up and people were sending, notes and stuff, like that has happened. And it could be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? You got to let it go. What can you do? If you ain't got the money, you don't have the money. What, you know? Because you have to be together. You know how on the airplane they say put the mask on yourself first and then on your kid or whomever? You have to take care of yourself first and your mental. And if you get so overwhelmed and so bogged down and so distraught and depressed, you can't even help yourself, let alone your family and those that are dependent upon you. So focus. Somebody said focus as their key word when we first started. Stay focused. Stand firm. Stay in your spot. I was thinking about that today when I was walking and I was listening to, I don't know if y'all, this is an old school. His name is Earl Nightingale. If y'all ever check him out on YouTube, when I'm looking for motivation, he's so practical. Old school guy. But he has a lot of motivation for me anyway. But he was talking about being in your spot. And sometimes we move from our spot. And that was my I won't say problem, but challenge these past 18 months. I was moving from my spot. There was a spot made for me, right? It wasn't a spot that I even thought of. It was a spot that God gave me. But no, Kelly wanted to do this and she wanted to do this and she wanted to do that and she wanted to do this. And what came with that, Kelly needed a break. Kelly got overwhelmed. Kelly had to talk to a therapist. Kelly had some health issues. That's because I didn't stay in my spot and hunker down on that spot and master what I know I'm passionate about and what I'm good at and what I get life from. And that's this. When I had to figure out, remember I told y'all before I even took that little break, I was like, I had to get rid of some things. And so I was like, I got to get, I'm purging, get ready because, my mental health and this wasn't one of them. But the problem with that was, and what I came to realize is that I was making the decision. I was making the decision. But it was God's all along. It wasn't for me to make a decision. And so that's another rabbit hole I'm not going to go down, but I'll tell you, stay in your spot. And I'm telling you this from experience, if you are frustrated, on the verge of giving up and in tears, I'm telling you from what I know, stand firm, get better. Get better, whatever that means for you. If it's mastering how to interview better, if it's mastering how to tell your story, look it up, Google it, YouTube it. You don't have to pay anybody if you don't have any money, but you got to take some action. You got to put forth some effort. You got to go for it for you. Can't nobody do nothing for you better than you. Don't nobody know you better than you. Don't nobody have the skills better than you. I used to talk a lot about being better than the competition. And I had to stop saying that because we ain't got no competition over here. We don't have any. We ain't got. Y'all heard that? We don't have any competition over here. Our only competition is in the mirror. What we need to do, all of us, including me, is just get better in what we do, that thing that we do. We just need to get better with that. And somebody was talking about, she knows she got 20 years and they want to lowball her in Denver. She knows her value. She knows. That's all you have to do. Take that frustration, use it as fuel, like you put in a car, and say, you know what? I'm gonna get on this dog on YouTube, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT or somebody, how do I do this better? Yes, ma'am, Yolanda. We were. Yes. Robin said, can your colleagues see no, they can't even see in the background. They can't see Robin. Only if they have you need a whole license and it costs $10,000. You need a whole license. I'm gonna show you what they can see. Is this the right one? Yeah. I don't think I can. I don't know if I still got this account. But while I do have it, let me see. Oh, let me show you. Hold on, I'll show you real quick. So it's an old account, and it's still open, so we ain't gonna say nothing. How do I? Let me see, Robin. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. So this is the back end. It's a license, and it's called a seat. So not every, the companies that can afford it, and I had my own staffing agency, so I bought a seat. It costs $10K. So that's why I can tell you that's one reason why I know everybody don't have one. You have to be a recruiter or in talent acquisition, and this is what it looks like. So this is the back end of what a recruiter sees of LinkedIn. And you know, Robin, we've done this before, right? We've looked. So this is a mechanical engineer role that I had open in my staffing agency. And what they'll do is so I was looking for this mechanical engineer. So I put the job title in, and I'd like to work with people that, let me see if I can show you, that are right here, what it says, open to work. Because I don't want to deal with people that I gotta beg to get the job. Listen, just if you open to work, perfect. So I look for people that have open to work, and only people. Now, this particular person, you can see right here on his profile, he put it out there because maybe he's out of a job right now. But Samuel, he's out here. No, he don't have open to work. Let's see, Jack, right? Open to work, but Jack don't want nobody to know because Jack's still working. Right? So open to work, only recruiters can see this, and they'll put it over here. They'll filter for people that's open to work. Right? So only people only recruiters can see. Like, you got all these people that's open to work, but they don't want nobody to know. You see what I'm saying? So this is the back end. This is how we filter as recruiter, and we just look for people. And this is why I tell y'all that LinkedIn profile is so critical and key, because when we go in here and search, right, give me a executive assistant, right, we can filter all the way down. But if you don't have these key words on your profile, you're not going to show up in this list. Ashton, she open to work. She been at this company for a year. She ready to go, but she don't want them to know. Y'all with me? Let me come back to y'all. Y'all got me? So they can't see. Long answer to your question. Hey, Kelly, that's me. I love my job, but my children complain that I'm too comfortable. Really? They say you're too comfortable. What you mean? At your job? What you mean? Jackie, same here, but I worry if I take a non-management position will hurt future opportunities. Okay, Capri. I conducted focus groups in Philly, but Colorado is not equal. I hear you, Capri. I hear you. I don't know anybody in Denver. I'm trying to think. You know what? I have a staffing agency list, but I'm going to give you a little hint. I think if you go to, no, I was going to say ChatGPT, but I did it and it gave me some old companies. So I was going to tell you to go there, but don't go there. Capri, why don't you look for temp agencies if you haven't already. I don't know if you have, but look for temp agencies in Denver. Did you tell me you were in Denver or just Colorado? Because that could be another avenue, right? Because everybody's going to the job boards or LinkedIn or Indeed or something. But go to some of these temp agencies. I did that on I did a live on TikTok last week. I talk about money over there, y'all. It's strictly about money. And I was telling them how I hopped around a lot because I was trying to get more money. And I did that through consulting companies and temp agencies because I knew I could get an extra $5 if once I got finished, and an extra $7, an extra $3, and all of that. Okay, Jay Rich was talking to Derek and saw does that non-measurement. Okay. Jay said, Earl. Oh, I would listen. Oh, yeah. On the radio back in the day. He had some radio shorts and life hacks before they were shorts and life. Yeah, I love him, Jay. I love listening to Earl. Like old school, but he's straight up. He's no nonsense. He is no nonsense. That's why I like him. He's straight up. He's straight up, yeah. Elizabeth said, some things come only by fasting and prayer. Ooh, child. Elizabeth, do you know how many? You know how I've been trying to fast. My greedy tail. But yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love it. I love it. I listen to Earl Nightingale and Jim Rohn. Yes. Y'all okay? I see. I know y'all my people. I know y'all my people. Jim Rohn is a beast. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's good too. He's a beast. Is there any way to upload your resume without manually typing it into LinkedIn? There is, but you have to upload it as a picture. So if you have, there's a section on LinkedIn called features. And typically that's where people will put, like, if they wrote a white paper or if they wrote a book and they'll put a picture. People use that to post their their resume. So you can definitely do that. And sometimes if I'm looking for someone, which is another great thought, now that you brought that up, you can see it. You know how I just showed you on the back end of LinkedIn in that brief little preview, and that's another little clue for you all. Y'all saw the little previews that you see of each person on the back end. That's why the headline is so important, and your first 2 or 3 lines are so important, because the recruiter, we're just gonna go through. We're just gonna scroll through and look. But that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Yes. Look at y'all. What y'all know about Bob Proctor? What y'all know? What y'all know? Yes, at my job, I should be getting paid more since I have 26 years. Yes, y'all, let's get our money. Listen, we on the second half. Some of us, let's get our money. Ain't no time to play no games. Ain't no time to play no games. What is the story with training new people? Companies have been complacent and want you to know the job from day one. Yeah, sometimes they do want you to know the role coming in. And sometimes you have to train. And here's the thing, when you do have to train, before you train, ask them about, some type of bonus or extra something. Ask them about that. Because if it wasn't in your job description when you signed the offer letter, that's an additional thing for you to do, and that you're probably not getting paid for. I remember training this girl. She ended up being over me after training. I was so mad. You talking about being mad? I'm telling you, I got experience in being mad. I was so mad. Trained her, and yeah, she took over. I said, I will never do that again. Never. Elizabeth Capri, what's the name of your mock juror? Okay, Elizabeth. Look at y'all. I love y'all. Derek, well, since this is Ask Kelly Anything, are you going to start back with appointment? I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I got you, Derek. I got you. Oh my gosh. Solid Host Design is in the building. Where you been? What is your opinion about including infograms with resume submissions? I don't like them. I don't like it. It's too much and not necessary. That's Kelly's opinion, because I'm sure there's somebody out there saying, and I would guarantee they're younger than all of us. I don't feel like it's necessary. I'm like, get to it. Because I know recruiters' time. I know the stack of resumes they have to go through. I know how the applicant tracking systems work. I know what the decision makers are going to think, and I know they don't have any time. interviewing and hiring and looking at your resume is not something that they do. They were hired for a job. So having to interview is a part of their job and they want to get it done. And that's Kelly's opinion. That's Kelly's opinion. Is it a temp job? Is that for me? I'm not sure if that one is for me. Working my tail off, saving hack sites. Save us, Solid Host Design. Save us. Oh my goodness, y'all. We got an hour down. We got an hour down. Gosh, it goes fast. Derek said, that's a great question. I have a lot of employers asking us to take an additional task and roles without additional compensation. They don't want to pretend it's quiet hiring. I'm telling y'all, it's like squeezing what they say, blood out of a turnip. They gonna ask y'all. And here's the thing, some of them ain't gonna ask. They're just gonna be like, we have Sanja's coming in today and we want you to, just show her the ropes. You're so good at it. Right? Since you've been here the longest, you're so good at it. They're going to dangle that, they're going to do all of that. Stroke your, you're so good at it, Derek. Could you show, can you show Elizabeth how to just train her on the new system, train her on the thing, because you've been here yeah, I could do that. But talk about developmental bonus or a stretch project or a spot bonus. Let's talk about, how I'm compensated for this. There's a conference coming up. They don't want to give you any money. Think about the conferences coming up that you can add to your resume. You can add to your skill base, to your knowledge base. There's a conference coming up. I'd like to attend, right? It's a 3-day conference. Is that something that we can do? Is that something that we can do, right? Get all you can, y'all. Get all you can. Because I promise you they're not going to ask you. I promise you. How we doing? We got any more questions? IG, y'all still in the building? All right, I'm gonna hang y'all up. I see a lot of people, but ain't nobody asking questions. How we do, y'all? How we do? I'm gonna discard. Listen, y'all. I missed y'all more than you will ever know. And y'all know I'm in a season, so I didn't want to kick off the live talking about where I've been and the break and all of that. I wanted to start off, with the energy, but I want y'all to know that I really, really missed y'all. You don't know what you have until it's gone. You really don't know what you got till it's gone. Derek sent me an email, and I want y'all to know I've gotten every last one of your emails, your DMs, your messages, every last one. Sometimes I didn't know what to say, if I'm being totally honest with y'all. I didn't know what to say. I'll be laying in my bed, and I would be reading. I would see the email come through. And sometimes I wouldn't even get out of bed. There were days. All of the emails were amazing. The messages were amazing. And I cried at every last one of them. Derek summed up. He was talking about me, but what you don't know, Derek, is you summed up how I feel about y'all. And I'm not going to cry. He just said it was more, he said, you're more than just, professional and, us to get together on Facebook Live or YouTube channel and talk about stuff. He's like, it's like family, like sister. That's how I feel about y'all. And if God could come out of heaven and just pop on the live, he would say, she talked about y'all every day. And I know it seems impossible because I said every day. I thought about y'all every single day, because when you're purging and you're getting rid of things and people and stuff, and you have to, you're really not sure what, but I thought that this that I had to let this go. And I was going to make myself be good at. Even my therapist said, you keep talking about it. You keep talking about that group. That's what he called it. He said, that keeps showing up for you, huh? And I said, yes. It's more than a Facebook Live. It's more than a YouTube channel. Y'all are like my extended family. I got a small family. I'm so jealous of people that got big families. If you have a big family, you are blessed. You are blessed. Now that I'm older, I see the importance and why God said, be fruitful and multiply. Because I get jealous. I see people, I'm going to stop crying. I ain't going to say, but that's what y'all are to me. And I loved you guys so much and I missed you so much. And that's not going to happen again because I needed a break. It wasn't fair to you. And for that, I apologize because I'm reading you all's messages. This was more for you as well. And so for that, I apologize. And it's not going to happen again. Even if Kelly's not here, Derek or Robin or Jackie or Yolanda will be here to make sure we keep going. But I do have something I'm working on so that we can keep our community. And this is a movement, right? They don't, the landscape, the workforce landscape really caters to the younger generation. So I'm gonna always be an advocate for us because I'm us, right? And I'm gonna make sure that they know we here. We're gonna make sure they know we here. We ain't going nowhere. Second half and all, and it's the best time of our lives. I didn't heard that from several people. After 50, it's the best time of our life. Even if it don't feel like it. I'm telling you. We ain't got to worry about, we don't care what people think, what they say. We don't care about that. We thought about that when we was 20 and 30, right? We used to care. We don't care. We don't care. We free. And I saw this guy, I think he was on TikTok. And I'm going to let y'all go. But I missed y'all so much. He said, it's a blessing to get old. And I always try to, dye my hair and not tell people my age and be ashamed of it. But then the way he broke it down, it was like, it's a blessing because people don't make it. And I was thinking about today, right before the live, like my mom was 59 when she passed. My dad was 61. That's young. Yeah, I feel like I'm 30 something. I really feel that way. But, sometimes I get the bones and things like that. My body tell me, but in my spirit, in my mind, I feel that way. And we're living longer, y'all. So we got to get this career thing right because that's our livelihood. That's our money. And so if you're on my email list, I shared with you. And for those of you that are new, welcome. We just talk here. And it's not a Kelly thing. It's a us thing because I can't sit here and talk to myself, even though I do all the time. But y'all know what I mean. This is a us thing. The us thing. I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, listen, Lady Low, we family. That's right. And I know we're supposed to do the vision thing. And I know that's why I wanted to apologize to y'all because it's not. It's bigger. It's a us thing. It's a movement. We got this. And what I was saying, if you're on the email list, if you want to know more about, what was going on with me, and it's also in the Facebook group. I didn't want to sit here and talk about me. It's about us and what we have to do because we need to come up with some solutions. Truth be told, there's people, I have coaches and mentors and, they are way higher pay grade than I am. And they get access to some rooms and things like that. And some of the things that are coming out of those rooms, I want to share with you all. It's a little scary. And so again, I didn't want to kick off like that, but we got to put a sense of urgency about getting ourselves aligned to what we know in terms of skills and things like that. We got to get our finances together, right? We're getting older and I'm right there with y'all because I'm thinking about these things. And so we're going to talk about that and we're going to get it together. But for now, I'm glad to be back. I really, really love y'all. And yeah, we back. And we're going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. We're going to ride this thing. If Lady Low may be up here, Sandra may be up here. It don't matter if Sandra need a break, if Derek need a break, we still rolling out. If Kelly need a break, we still rolling out. We not shutting this thing down. It's not happening again. All right. We're not doing it. Let me go back because I missed something, right? I wanted to make sure I shared that with you. Jackie said, I trains no one, sir, ma'am, not without some type of return on my Jackie, throw this doggone girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Jackie. You tell him. You know, we'll roll up there. We will roll. We professional. We be deep. Gotta run. Stay sane. Stay you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you too. Jay Rich, if you are considering pivoting to another career, would you say that working part-time in that prospective new career is a good idea? Earning and learning. Absolutely, Jay. That's a great idea. If you're considering pivoting to another career, yeah, if you're staying to continue to have some income, right? And then you want to pivot, that is a good idea. And if you have the skills, if you're acquiring new skills while you're working, right, for that pivot, that is a great idea. Missed you too, Jackie. Was trying to respect your need for time away, but I was being it. Oh my gosh, I was too. Love you back. Love you back, Yolanda. For those who are here for the first time, Kelly is the Jew. Oh, she helped me stay on track with her. Y'all, love you back. I love you back. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, y'all. Same bat channel, same bat time. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We in this thing. How was it, y'all? We good? We are family. Thank you, Robin. Jay. Thank you. I'm glad y'all came. I wasn't sure. We still do our vision. We can do our vision board, Lady Low. I know, baby. I know. We're gonna do it. Listen, we got to figure out a good thing. Because after the first, people kind of just, their vision go out the window. So we got to figure it out, okay? Okay? We are all the way live, Linson. All right, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you for rolling. Ain't nothing like us. All right, we back next week. See y'all. Be safe. Be good. Bye, y'all.